Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. Today we have another request. Erah. I'm assuming that's what it says. E-R-A-H. Today is not a time lapse. We're going to be working with pencil as much as I dislike it. Pencil, then we're going to outline in a pen or a marker. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit how I break down my letters, because I think a lot of people just do it, right? You've been watching some of my time lapses and you don't hear me discuss why I do something when I do it. So firstly, let's break down. We got 4 letters. We're gonna try and make it fit here. So this is first things first, where you're gonna start and where you're gonna finish. Because if you start here and the letter ends way over here, for one, we're not proportioned to the center of this cardboard. But another thing is you may have to make the last letter a little bit smaller. So try and proportion your letters. So eyeball the middle. We could say, okay, maybe there's the middle. And there we go. So if we can get a letter here, 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 and here, we should be pretty safe when it comes to making this thing fit. You can make it smaller, whatever you want to do. Let's do something. Let's start off with the R first, because I want to put the E behind the R, and we'll do the R and the H first. Then we'll throw the E and the A behind those letters. I'm kind of working on a new style that I'm working with personally. So we'll see how it materializes. Something more on the round side. And I've been trying to work with a couple of my letters, one being a P in my own acronym, and I'm struggling with it. So this kind of works because the R kind of resembles a P. Okay, so all right. I don't even know if you guys get. This is why I use pen. Fuck it, we're using pen. And this is a raw, uncut video, but I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for you guys. You guys can learn. Back to old trusty Planet Fitness. So we'll do everything really light, and then we'll come back and darken things up a little bit. As I was saying, one of my letters is a P, and this kind of resembles the P somewhat. But I like to get everything. So the idea is, in my head, I'm thinking the first section I'm thinking of is the longer portion of the R. I know it's not there, you can't see the line just yet, but this, in my head, this is what I'm thinking is this section right here. So we're gonna work on that section right now. Okay. Now, this is just a very light sketch. This probably will get modified as I go. But it's good to have an idea on where your letters are going to evolve into, what they're going to evolve into. Okay. Oh, don't tell me we're losing the pen. We're fucking losing the pen. Just my luck. This is, there we go. Oh. This is reality. All right. Technically, this could be a live. I guess I could go, once I get enough followers, I'll do like a live. Okay, so there's what my R is starting off to be. And we're gonna come over here and do the H. So again, remember, We have our pencil here, here, and here to kind of break down where our letters need to be. Although the R is straddling over this and over this, that's fine. Your graffiti is going to overlap either way. Or your letters should overlap a little bit either way. Not crazy amount, but you get the point, you know what I'm saying, right? Like, the letters should work together. Also, forgot to add, keep everything kind of the same height. Where's my pencil? So the R is here. Do a line if you want. You could just, it could be rough. It doesn't have to be perfect. I could already tell this side's a little higher than this, so. Okay, there. So now we're working on the H. Again, it does not have to be perfect. I do like symmetry, as you guys can see in my other videos. R and the H look kind of the same as far as style goes. Okay, and we'll do the same thing here. And these are going to be some softer letters. You guys should be practicing as well. Okay, cool. I like, kind of like how that's looking. Okay. E-R-A-H, Erah. So we got our H. I got the R. Okay. So far, so good. Hopefully you guys can see what's going on. Yes. Sorry, making sure the camera's still on. 7 minutes in. This is a lengthy one. I'm trying to move fast. A. Okay. So here's our pencil mark. The H is kind of off to where it's got to be. We know we got to get the A in here. And this is all trial and error. So I'm just making these letters up as I go. It's like where I think a letter should go, how I think it should look to look good. Things change all the time, you know. You may do something and love it the first time. You may do something 20 times over until you find something you like. But it's looking kind of all right here. I mean, the A definitely appears to be a little squished because of the R swooping down so much. I think it's hiding a lot more of the A. So maybe we eliminate this section of the R, or just make it a little smaller, all right? And this is where using pencil would help, but using pen is fine too. So, cool, okay. Easy peasy. So essentially we're gonna eliminate this section. And I'll color it in for you guys. I'll use a marker real fast and color it in, but. So now our A could come down here. That still stays the same. And we'll add a little bit of a section right there. And we'll make everything more on the round side since everything is kind of round. I don't want to do it so sharp. Okay, so I got the R. I feel like the R should be kind of down here a little bit more. Okay. And last letter, E. Okay. Not the best at the E's, especially when they start off with a okay. I guess it could go off the page a little bit because we have the H going off the page way over here, so it could go off the page a little bit. More on the round side. So I'm not talking so much. I'm just kind of thinking of how these letters are gonna look. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. E-R. See, each of them kind of has this weird section that goes behind itself, right? This goes behind itself here. This goes behind the H. This goes behind the R. So we may want to add a section over here for symmetrical purposes. Okay. I think that's okay. Got our E. E-R-A-H. Even though we started off with the R kind of does not reflect the style we were going for. See, we have a thick section here, thick section here, thin section here, thick. So we're gonna adjust the R a little bit. I adjusted the top, made it a little fatter, but I think we're gonna adjust this section down here. So now, and soften it up, right? Soften it up. So now we got a thicker section here. And this looks more the parts of the style we're going for. Actually, we're not gonna fill it in. We're just gonna use a dark outline color. Sorry. Blue, should we use a blue? A blue or this blue? Whatever's darker we're gonna use. Oh, this looks like a darker color. Okay, so we're gonna outline and we're gonna outline the letters we started with first. So we did the R and the H, so we'll do the R and the H. R first. Add a little section right there so it looks like it's behind it. We'll add a dot. Remember, I softened up all of the edges because we were going for something a little more on the softer side. So the R does come down a little bit. See, this part's still throwing me off. I guess we could do it. All right. Okay. So we're almost done with the R. And I know this is gonna be a long video, but this is how letters materialize for me. Okay, R. That looks pretty dang good. Okay, H. Remember, so we're doing the letters we started with first, so we stay in order. Okay. These lines threw me off right there because initially that R came all the way over here, but that's okay. Sometimes you will get a little confused. That's okay. You're learning. Shit, I'm still learning. To this day. Okay, remember, make it soft a little bit. Soften it up. Okay. And now we're just outlining our lines. Nothing fancy about this. Just outline what you guys did. So we got our H, our R, come back to the A, and then after this, we're going to add a shadow. I know I'm going a little fast. I'm trying to go fast so you guys don't sit through a long ass video. But this stuff is helpful when learning. See these notches, this notch, this notch, this notch, they give the illusion that there's depth. Okay, now we're gonna work on the last letter, E. And if you guys mess up, it's okay, it's just practice. So let's do our shadow to the center. Shadow to the center. So just imagine that there's a dot, like an invisible dot between the R and the A. And we're gonna bring all the shadow towards that direction. And again, I'm moving quick. This is so you guys can see what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? Okay. So we got the E done. R, shadow. I guess that whole thing gets filled in right there. Remember, to the middle, so like that. All this little section gets filled in. There's nothing to really go right here on the A since it has a curve, but this, that goes like that. And that, oops, sorry. That. We're almost concluding this. Hopefully it's not a long video, but Erah. There's your cool name. I appreciate you guys making requests too. I appreciate the likes, the feedback. It's appreciate it, because I'm always learning. I want to help you guys learn and give you guys tips and tricks that I've learned over the year. And again, I keep saying it, but with any luck, we'll get some spray paint in here really soon. It'd be nice to show you guys something other than marker. Okay, so now I'm just outlining the letters one more time to get them thicker and more pronounced. That's it. So there's our name, Erah. I could outline it in white. I don't know if I have a white or not. Doesn't look like it, but good letter structure. The R and the A, or I'm sorry, the R and the H are proud. If you really wanted to get technical, take a pen. Where's my pen? You can go over the A there, add a little bit of a shadow, make it look like the R is over it quite a bit. Same thing with the E, if you really wanted to get technical with it. Not necessary. Now, if you were filling it in, you can manipulate this any which way you want, but this is just for a quick example and a request, Erah. So I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys like it. Have a happy new year, and see you on the next one.